So welcome to statistics question. This is the 2019 November for the internals. How are we able to answer this question? So the question says the table below shows the expenditure of 90 farmers in a particular farming season. As you can see, we have a mountain kwacha 0 to x 0 to 100. You can read this as 0 is less than x less or equal to 100, right? X is representing the values, right? The value. As you can see, I've put here x and here frequency. Number of farmers means frequency. So those who used from 0 to 100 kwacha, there were 5 learners. Those who used from 100 to 200 kwacha, there were 16 farmers, and so on and so forth. So this is grouped data. As you can see, this is already grouped. Unlike if it was figures were just listed like this, this is ungrouped data. As you can see, it's ungrouped, it's not sorted out. But for this one, which is in a table, it is grouped data. So now, all the time, we are going to have the formula on the cover, such formulae, right? So we have the mean formulae for finding the mean and SD, standard deviation, for the ungrouped data. We also have the grouped data. You see the mean formula and the standard deviation formula, right? So as we're going to, this is grouped data that we are talking about today. So we're going to focus on the last formula here. This and this one, they're the same. So this one is more simplified than this one. Anyone, you are free to use any, but concentrate on one formula. So we're going to use this other one at the end, right? So now, if you check here, there's the formula for the mean. Mean, which is x bar, is equal to summation of f of x over the summation of frequency, right? So now, you see this? So now, we need to find the mean. So, mean, which is x bar, is equal to, the formula is summation of frequency times x over summation of frequency. You see? So let's see how we're able to solve this. Now we need to find the mid values. As you can see, the figures have been given in intervals. So you find the mid values, the midpoints. 0 plus 100 divided by 2, you get, what are you going to get? So you start with f. As you can see, this is f times x. F is 5, frequency is 5. So 5 times. So let's do this for now, maybe. We'll come and replace this later. Then next 16 times. Next 17 times. The other one also 17 times. Right? Plus, we continue down here, 14 times, plus 12 times, plus 7 times, plus 2 times, right? So we're going to divide. We need to divide over don't use a red pen in an exam. Don't use a red pen in an exam. Use just a blue pen or black. Over the summation of frequency. Frequency, it means we add all these 5, 16, 17. So if you add these, same as the 90 that you're going to get here, you have been given already. Why should you even show? You have been given 90. It means these were the farmers, they were 90. If you add this, you get 90, right? You get 90. So now let us replace here. These are the x values. So we're going to get the midpoints. 0 plus 100 divided by 2, you get 50. You write here. Plus 100 plus 200, that is 300. Divided by 2, you get 150. You right? Next, 200 plus 300, that is 500, divide by 2, you get 250. Next you have, we are here on the other 17, 300 plus 400, that is 700, divide by 2, you get 350. So you'll be using a calculator to do this in an exam. Don't waste time to try to think, just use your calculator because time won't be with you. Next, we're on 14, 400 plus 500, that is 900, divide by 2, that is 450. Next, we have 500 plus 600. What do you get? This is 1100, divided by 2, you get 550. Next, you have 600 plus 700, you get 1300, divided by 2, you get 650. Next, you have 700 plus 800, you get 1500, divided by 2, you get 750. You see that? So now you can simplify further. So x bar is equal to, right, meaning the mean is equal to 5 times 550. So if you want, you can just put this in brackets. Let me show you. You just do this. You just do this. You can just punch the way they are with brackets, plus 16 with brackets. So make sure you counter check 550, 16 in brackets. You see, make sure you counter check as you are writing, plus 17, 250, plus another 17, 350, plus 14, 450, plus 12, 550, plus 7, 650, plus 2, 750. Then you divide. So when you divide, you're going to get 3000. I mean, when you press the equal sign, sorry, when you press the equal sign, you get 31,800 over 90. What are you going to get? So divide by 90, you're going to get 353.333. They keep on recurring. You can just write this. Do not round off at this stage. You write at least, it can be 6 or 5 or everything, but don't round off to 3 significant figures yet. Don't, because we are yet to use this one. We're going to use it again very soon. We are going to use it. So don't round off to the fullest, right? So this is our mean. Now, when you go back to your formula for the standard deviation, you're going to see this. You see that? You're going to see summation of the square root, summation of fx squared over summation of f minus the mean squared. So we're going to use this. Some people use this, is fine. The answer will be the same. As we'll be using this one. So standard deviation, which is SD, is equal to square root summation of fx squared over, the square root must be big to engulf everything here, over summation of f, right? Don't forget here, there is the bar with a square. So summation of fx squared over summation of f minus the bar square, meaning the mean, the x bar square, the mean that we found, we're going to square it, right? So now, this is what we're going to do. Remember what we got here. Have you seen f of x? Even here there's f of x, but here there's a square. Are you seeing the difference? The similarity, there's fx, even here there's fx, but this one has a square. It means even us here, what should we do? We should, this symbol, it means summation, adding. As you can see, we're adding. Even here we'll be adding. So what we're going to do, we're going to multiply. Have you seen this is the f? Remember, this is the f, this is the x that we are getting. So now it means write the same things that you got there, that you wrote, but now remember the x here we're not squaring. We were not squaring, but here we'll be squaring. So summation means plus. So continue also writing 16 150 square, right, plus 17 250 square, plus another 17 350 square, plus 14 450 square, plus 12 550 square, plus 7 650 square, plus 2 750 square. So now, have you seen what we have gotten here? Since there is no space, you see what we're going to get. We just want to deal with this for now. Let's deal with this for now. Then we'll come and write this later, right? We'll come and write this later. In fact, there was no need of putting this. For now, no need of putting this, because we're going to rewrite whatever we're going to get later. So you can also punch the way they are. Punch the way they are with your calculator. So you have 5 in brackets 50 square, right, plus 16 open bracket 150 square, see, plus 17 open bracket square, plus another 17 open bracket 350 square, plus 14 open bracket 450 close square, plus 12 open bracket 550 you close square, plus 7 open bracket 650 you close square, plus 2 open bracket 750 you close square, right? So we're going to get, that is 14, that's 14,065,000. See, 14,065,000 when you do the summation of this. You see that? Now, what we are doing here is which one? It is the top one, this one. Summation of fx square. This is what we are doing. We have gotten the answer. Summation of fx square. This is the one on top. Ask yourself, do you know the summation of f? Summation of f, yes, is 90. When you add these, it's 90, and it was mentioned. It is 90. Ask yourself another question. You see? Ask yourself another question. Do you know the x bar? The mean squared. The x bar squared. This mean. You see? So the x bar squared will be, meaning you square this. So 353.33. You square, right? What are you going to get? 353.33 square. 353.33 square. So you're going to get 124,842. You see, you can get that one. Though they are recurring, you have 124,842. They are recurring, but still you can write this one. It's enough. As you can see, we didn't round off. There are still a lot of figures that we have considered. Then we can rewrite this. You rewrite this to say, therefore, standard deviation is equal to square root. Do you know this? Yes, you know it. It was this one. 14,065,000, right? Over, do you know the sum of frequency? Yes, it's 90 over 90, a big square root, minus, do you know the mean square is here? The mean square, we know it is 124,842. 124,842. Make sure this square root must engulf everything, right? It must engulf everything. Then you divide this, the answer minus that. Do it directly on your calculator. So 14065. So you need to counter check what you are punching on your calculator. You should counter check 14065,000, 5,000 divided by, you can mention numbers one by one so that you don't confuse yourself in an exam. You see, so when you get this minus 124,842, 124,842, you're going to get that. See, you have 31,435.777, whatever. They are recurring. So what will be your answer? You just punch square root, the same thing which has remained on your calculator, press square root, and then you press is equal to. So your figure is 177.301, and so on and so forth. Finally, you round off correct to 3 significant figures. On the cover, they will mention this. If the degree of accuracy is not specified in the question, and if the answer is not exact, give the answer to 3 significant figures. You see here, give the answer to 3 significant figures and give answers in degrees to 1 decimal place. Now, these are not degrees. It's not degrees, so you round off correct to 3 significant figures, right? So, you write 177. There are 3. Now, if you stand here, look at the next number. Are you able to add the 1 on this 7 because of a 3? No. If this was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we would have added a 1 here, but we can't this time. So 177. This is your standard deviation. This is what you're supposed to do in an exam. Go and choose this question. It is a very flexible one.